Okay, and there we go. Oh man, hey guys, what's happening? What's going on this awesome Sunday or Sunday evening or Sunday night or Sunday morning, depending on wherever you are. A little out. There we go. All right. Oh, all right. What are we flying today? Well. I'm glad you asked that question because I don't know. So I know we're going to the Azores today. I've always wanted to visit that part of the world. So looking over here, our handy dandy globe, and we don't have a whole lot of daylight left. So we'll see. We will see. Don't have a whole lot of daylight left. That's all right. See if we can let's see. Can I pick as long as it's not something insane, then yes. Let you pick. All right. Let me look here. I was checking out the airport real quick. Oh man. Let's see. All right. Well, we can pick. Let's do. All right. Looks like a major airport there. Let's kind of go off the beaten path here. Go off of there. It's way too far out. So many choices, y'all. So many choices. We'll kind of pick a little parking spot here. All right. See, airplane. Can we see the options after? Sure. All right, so this prop category. See if we can pick something interesting. No stunts. So the extra and the pits. Cross that guy out. So we got the Cub Crafter X Cub. That's a pretty cool one. Diamond Aircraft DA-40. Got a DA-62. Flight Design, CTSL, Icon E5, that's a fun one. I think you guys have seen that one time or two. This is an interesting one as well. It's a light sport. The VL-3 and Robin Captain, haven't been in that one. DR-400 or /100 Cadet, 836. DA-40, sweet, excellent choice, sir. Excellent choice. All right, we'll pick that guy there. And ATC options, agreed. All right, yeah, okay. That worked. Cool. Boom, fly. Because yeah, I think we're running out of daylight there. That's all right. We'll make it work. Oh my gosh, we got a stowaway. So, ladies and gentlemen, just wanted to introduce our passenger on this trip, Gorillan, or AKA James, and yeah. So Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Want to see you start up? Yes, pretty simple to start up. Not too bad. It's a little more advanced. So, so James, just to catch you up. So we're actually we're starting our flight off into the to the Azores this evening. Which is
ignorance of geography.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, I was thinking about that as well. So you remember the Geo Safari days back in school? I don't know if you guys had Geo Safari. You don't have to answer, but do you live near? No. No, sir, I do not. But the Azores is... See, James, you're late to the party because you missed the map. But it's just off the, well, I say just off the coast, but it's to the west of Portugal and Morocco. So, yeah. Well, all right. So to start this puppy up, we'll get it fired up here. All right. Get this guy up going here. Nav lights on, beacon lights on. Double check, make sure our fuel valve is normal. So you guys notice how most small aircraft, you have your switch just for electrical power. I can't turn because of the track IR, but just for electrical power. So this is actually it's actually a part of the ignition system. So kind of like your car, right? So it's on, and you just start it, and boom. That was my controller doing that, but let's see here. The engine master, crack the throttles a bit, and there we go. But yeah, it's a little weird. Getting it fired up, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hopefully my audio is good because of Discord and all that fun stuff. But yeah, beautiful looking airplane. So I am just for the record, I'm not familiar with this field. You hear the honeycomb? Captain Pancake, sorry. Was not on stream. Oh, no worries, bud. No worries at all, man. No worries at all. Alright, guys, I think we're all set. We'll get that taxi light on, and yeah, I think everything else is kosher. Parking brakes released, and we'll go ahead and ease out of here. Get my track RR going because I don't want to be that guy. Alright. So, James, what have you been up to, bud?
Not a whole lot, really. Right now, we're trying to get stuff ready for tomorrow.
Oh, that holiday. Yeah, Labor Day here in the States. That's right. That's right.
Thawing out some meat right now and getting ready to brine some. I got to soak my wood.
But good night. Oh, cool, man. Good night, bud. We'll see you later, man.
But yeah, I'm just I'm getting prepped for the bar, smoking because I'll be smoking turkey legs, turkey wings. I'm gonna soak my wood tonight, so that way I can get a good smoke out of it tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to get everything ready for bed and
sounds
done today, and yeah.
Cool. Oh man, yeah, not a whole lot going on here, other than yesterday. My last flight careening down a hill. I don't know if you saw that one.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to see it jump.
Did you? Yeah. Our passenger is the first invisible man. Yes, he is invisible. He is invisible. Although I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, it looks as if there's some functionality for shared cockpit capabilities in the near future. I did notice that in some of the key commands or whatever. So, be interesting to see how that works out. All right, so we're at runway 9. Everything looks good here. Pitot, I'm not worried about Pitot, guys. I'm really not. Landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe lights on. Full power there. We're going to do a flaps up takeoff today, so there we go. I'll freeze this track IR for a moment. Flaps? No flaps. Small general aviation airplanes, depending on the loadout, you don't need flaps. I don't need flaps at all. Keep a little back pressure in there, and there she goes.
How long were you streaming yesterday?
I think yesterday, man, it was like, oh heck, y'all, I think it was like maybe like an hour and a half, I think.
Oh, okay.
Give or take.
Short flight?
Yeah, short flight. I think where'd we go? Like midway to midway to Asheville, North Carolina, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. Man, this is cool. These little islands, like lately I've been gravitating to these small little islands here. They're just done so well. Let's see if we jump outside real quick. Holy cow, that's too cool. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright. Did you hear about the NVIDIA 3 series? Yeah, I did. And I also... Yeah, the 3080, and they're actually priced pretty competitively, compared to the great GPU shortage of whenever that was. When everybody was using them for when everybody was using them for Bitcoin mining. Yeah.
2.5 years ago.
Yeah. So I mean, it's now it seems everything has found a one of the few things in 2020 that's found a I don't know, sense of normality. But well, I think the 30 Honolulu to the Big Island, but it's beautiful. Yeah, man. Yeah, Hawaii is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Hey, what's going on, Mike? How's it going, buddy? But yeah, well, I think it was like $800 or something like that for the 380, I think, or 390, whatever that was.
3080.
Yeah, wasn't it like $800? I think. I think it was around $800, if I'm not mistaken. And if that be the case, then hey, Alex, how's it going, bud? If that be the case, then I mean that's a pretty competitive price for a card of that magnitude. What's going on? What's going on, Flight Sim? How's it going, bud?
Let's see. They do have a 3080 and they do have a 3090.
Getting a 3080 at Flight Sim? It's $699. Yep. Flight Sim called it, man. $699.
And $14.99 for the 3090.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I will probably be leaning more towards the 380 range. But I don't know. I may be that guy when the price drops on the 2 series. I may be that guy just to go ahead and jump up.
Just get like a bigger 2.
Yeah, 2080 and call it slick. RTX, but the RTX 3090 is $14.99, but I got the 2070, so it's
like at 4.
Yeah. So Flight Sim, just out of curiosity, but how's that 27 running you? Think you need a new card. Yeah, I probably do, man. Probably do. Let's see. Alexander said I'm saving up for the 2080 Ti. Might as well get the 3. Might as well get the 3 series, but nah, it's hard pass on that, man. I've been down that road before. 2 series only going to come down so far. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
For your streaming read.
Yeah, totally, man. Totally set it up. Support the cause.
Like, I can't fly no more.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, this is a good time for a lot of it. I'm trying to start mapping up what I'm going to do for my read. So this is kind of good news for them dropping everything that they have been for like the last 3 or 4 months, especially with AMD dropping their
Support.
thing. So that's my hope right now is.
Let's see. DSL, yeah, but you know what? It could feel easily. FS 2020 does support DSLO, so we wouldn't get the. Yo, I'm not flying that one bit. The FPS we think, yeah, that's true, but I don't know, man. Like I said, if I can get about 20-30 frames, I think about 35 frames in sim. I mean, I'm good with that. Flight school, not GPU though. Yeah, man. Yeah, those GPUs will get you. It's like, dang, bills or GPU, you know. So, yeah, at some point we do have to do a little bit of adulting. So I hear you on that, Flight Sim. That's a good call, bud. Good call. Good call. So okay, let's see. Probably should start trimming her out. Yeah, we're getting about 4,000 feet here, so we'll check out this island here to the south and see what's going on there. Started about 2 months ago, saving up. Ouch, I got 1,100. Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, it's starting to get kind of late evening here, so I don't know. What we got a little flying left, I think. That's 3 years. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, I mean, even you know, other types of hardware like the CPUs are fortunately holding pretty steady. They hadn't gone up to a ridiculous level just yet. See, what else have I been looking at? Let's see. What else I've been looking at? Video cards for one. CPU. Yeah.
It's not any of your M.2 drives or NVMe's.
Oh, they're all set, man. I got it's funny. The last mechanical hard drive I have left is the hard drive that 2020 resides on. So yeah, gonna be that guy. A stalker, the heat man. It's been so Cali is down here right now. House down in Texas, man. We've been hovering around what, James, like triple digits here the past few days.
Actually, no. This has been the best that it's felt in almost 4 months. The last 3 days, we've capped out at maybe 92.
Yeah.
Around 79. Next week, we're looking at a high of 78 with a low of 55. This is going to be an odd time this week coming. Colorado is looking at snow next week.
Yeah. Let's see.
Weather to be this way, this early.
Yeah, no, I know. Let's see here. We'll get to 1080. I'm at 1080 now, bud. So I mean, I'll go up from there. Let's see here. CPU, bottleneck your GPU. Right now I'm overclocked, so if I did go up a gen, I should be fine. 116 out here. Oh yeah, 116. I don't know, man. West Texas gets pretty bad.
It does.
Yeah, West Texas 120s heat index. I think Death. I think Death Valley broke the record here not too long ago. Broke another record.
At what, like 123?
No, it was like 130, 140 something. It was. Look it up, man. I think it was. Oh heck, what was it? I think it was like 130. Something insane like that.
I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna send you this article today that I looked at about the unusual weather for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, they're already predicting early snow in September in Colorado.
Oh, good grief! Early snow.
Early snow.
Is this a group flight? No, not today. Just got an additional passenger on board today. This was last minute, so it's kind of one of those. Wait, 1:30. No phones on the plane. Turn on airplane mode. Oh man, y'all will be surprised what happens up front. But anyway, let's see here. Yeah, it was one. Yeah. Michael confirmed it. He's over there. I think he said it was 1:30 in Death Valley. So that's insane. He abandoned us for the group flight. No, you were going to the beach. So I'm just like, well, in that case, we'll just check out these islands here. So at least in my mind, in my own little world here, my own little imagination, I could be on the beach too. Just saying. Just saying. Man, I hadn't seen the beach in, good Lord, years. A couple of years, I think.
Let me give you the weekly forecast.
Uh-oh.
Today, we're predicted for a high of 92 with a low of
Messing with you. Yeah, it's...
tomorrow, 93 with a high of 93 and a low of 75, and then it drops off a cliff.
Oh my gosh, you got a lake. It's not the same though, Flight Sim's not the same though, man. So what, the highest gonna be 93?
93 tomorrow, but Wednesday is going to be a high of 64.
High 64, whoa.
Or a low of 54. Thursday, a high of 70 with a low of 53. Friday, a high of 75 with a low of 55.
Holy smokes, man. Jack Frost farts on Texas literally on the tail end of summer. That's awesome. That's awesome. A lake, but you don't get the ocean winds. Yeah, it's different, Flight Sim. Like, we have lakes here. I mean, it's and that's okay. But there's nothing like going out to the beach, the experience of heading out to the beach. Which, I think you surf, don't you? So yeah, you know all about that, man. Water cool, Miller. I found a file that doubles your frame rates in cockpits. Oh yeah, is it a virus or is? I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. I don't even know what my frames are. I really don't even. Y'all really don't even track frames. To be honest with you. I'll send it on Discord, but I'm going to try. Yeah, man. Let us know. Let us know how it works out. I'm curious. Goodness gracious, could you guys imagine? Wow. No virus. It lowers your refresh rate. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Haven't seen much of a difference in performance, though. Have you tried it, Mike? So yeah, James, just to brief you in, man, we're so apparently, fortunately, there's been a really strong response in freeware development in 2020. So there's folks dropping all kinds of add-ons and tweaks here and there to enhance the experience. And yeah,
What happened on day one? Oh my! Well, honestly,
yeah, I was really surprised myself to see how quickly folks responded. Yep, got it installed now. Cool. It helps out in the Dreamliner. the Dreamliner. The Dreamliner. I don't know, man. Hopefully. Oh man, was getting 12 to 15 frames per second. Good lord. Really?
that's horrible.
Yeah, man, some of those airplanes are horribly optimized though, so I mean it only makes sense. It only makes sense.
What are you looking at for your next upgrade?
Oh shoot, man. Honestly, for me, it's about time for a CPU. I normally get about 3-4 years out of chip, so it's about time for another CPU.
Yeah.
Probably 8700K, something like that.
Okay.
Will be something probably here in the next few months. And another camera as well, because my camera is now dying.
I definitely need to get a camera and a microphone.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I'm working on the rest of it later on.
Yeah, but you're doing a AMD build, right?
Yep. I think I'm going with Ryzen 7.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do the what was it, 3700? I think it's the 3700.
3700.
Yeah, Ryzen 7 3700.
Rest in peace, camera. Tell me about it, Flight Sim. I'm telling you, man. This camera, but in this camera's defense, shout out to Logitech. It's lasted me like 6 years. And it's only a 720p camera, so it's nothing fancy like a lot of you guys run. All that awesome gear, but it served its purpose. So that's on my list of things to do as well. I have a Ryzen 2700X right now, and it's great. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's good to hear, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started building PCs, man, I was an AMD guy. Like, I loved what they did with the efficiency on a lot of their processors. John, what's going on, man? What's going on, bud? Holy smokes! Look at that. That is too cool. Whoa, we'll do a few touch and goes here. It is too cool. 124. Woo, get a little high up there. We'll bleed off some airspeed. But yeah, I was always impressed by AMD's ability to, make extremely efficient processors, and even now with their Ryzen series, they're not as bad on the power as Intel's are. That's where we're landing. We'll do a few touch and goes here, sure, and then I'd like to hop over here to this next island before we lose all our daylight. All right. I got about 90 knots there, so we'll start.
Those look good.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And of course, you know, like I said, I always end up catching all the awesome scenery towards the evenings. Yeah, we totally need to stop here, guys, because we are low fuel. Sweet. Oh, man. We got to add some sort of suspense, right? You know.
Gas light starts coming on.
Exactly. And that's exactly what happened. Our gas light's on. That's just how we roll here, man, on the channel, bud. That's how we roll. Oh, well, gotta leave, so see you later. Take care, Alex, man. We'll see you later, bud, and stay safe. I'm telling you, man, living on the edge, man. Bunch of renegades over here. Low power. Little nose up trim here would be nice as well. One thing I can appreciate about this sim thus far is I love how there's the airports aren't exactly flat as in real life. There's a lot of airfields out there you land on. You might be landing uphill. Some of them have a little downhill slope to them, and you gotta plan for that accordingly. And I think the sim does a awesome job of capturing that. Alright, a little power here, kind of flare a little bit, and start working out the power. Keep the nose up. Alright. Alright, there we go. The ground handling is a little twitchy, I'll say that. It's a little twitchy. Oh, let's see here. How can we exit? Ghetto base, you flying. Heck yeah, man. That's how we roll over here. Hey, we haven't seen a video from you in a while, John. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, man. Oh, nah, I'm kidding, man. Yeah, man, fly these out of the way airports here. Instructor today, I'm your instructor today, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Even now, man, I get flashbacks of my instructor. Keep it in your seat, keep it in your seat. Because me, like the problem I always had was I always had this bad habit of not keeping enough back pressure on the yoke. And you wait long to end this stream. Oops, technical difficulties. Oh man, but yeah, keep enough back pressure on that yoke, especially on soft fields, which where we were flying a lot of the little practice fields we will go to were dirt strips or grass fields, so that was huge, keeping that nose gear out of the ruts. But this is really cool though. This is really cool. I was initially thinking heading over to Papua New Guinea, but I don't know.
What?
I don't know. No, I was thinking about heading over to Papua New Guinea, but man, that
Made to be sat on.
exactly. But
You sit on it.
yeah, you know, I just wasn't feeling him. I'm catching it from both ends, y'all. I'm catching it from both ends. I'm catching it from the chat, and I'm catching it from Discord over here. So that's all right.
Okay, yeah.
Gotta keep me honest, I guess. I sucked at steep. Exactly. I sucked at steep turns to the left. No, those steep turns are tricky, man. Those steep turns are tricky. You know, me, like I would have the roll angle, but I would always end up getting all weird and uncoordinated. And boy, did I pay for it. Whew. I had a really, really tough instructor though, but that was good. She was awesome. So what we're doing here? You trying to guide me in here? I guess. I can't help it.
They gonna lead you to your doom.
Oh, I think so, man. These guys here. I don't know. It's probably like their commercial airport here, or something like that. Alright, we're good. Heck, I'm not gonna. Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and turn electric master off. Let's see. Keep forgetting about this NG. There we go. Alright. Doesn't help your leaning, and the only thing keeping you with the blade. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Yeah, I was thankful to have some. We had some fairly decent aircraft, but some of those door locking mechanisms kind of have you wondering. Just saying. Exactly. Is the stream done? Heck no. We're just picking up fuel. I just had to pick up fuel. Oh man, I don't know what this guy's doing here. We're just not gonna pay much attention to him. Alrighty. Let's see.
People that get paid to get ignored. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, he sees. I'm not sure what he's doing. Let's see. We're just gonna go ahead and not pay a whole lot of attention to you guy. Would help if they actually had taxi lines. You know, it would be nice, John. I'm just, the guy's like, all right, no idea where we're lining up with, but go ahead and line up. Your social distancing. That's exactly what I'm doing, John. That's exactly what I'm doing, man. Got to maintain those standards, bud. Got to maintain those standards. Oh my goodness. All right, here. Let's see. Let's visit another airport here and take in some of this scenery. All right. This time we'll try take off with flaps here. All right. Let's see. Take off. Man, that nose comes up way early. There's soft field here. Keep the nose up. See if I can keep it in ground effect here. Alright. Pitch for 10 degrees. Yeah, we are definitely chasing the sun on this one. Alright, flaps up. Bye-bye, P3D. The plane's so quiet, though. You popped the clutch. Nose jumped very aggressively. Yeah, it did, man. It did. Normally, I don't have any time on this particular diamond, but the ones I've been in the past, they'll normally start one to come up around around 40, 45 or so. That means ready to fly. Just you'll start noticing the nose will becoming a little light around that speed. This one, man, this like heck 20 knots. It's like, oh, ready to go. Nah. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean the models and everything are done amazingly well. Scratches on the on the glass there. I mean, they're done amazingly well. It's just a few little issues here and there. Few issues.
Each of these, like the models that you're flying at least, are they hold up true, or some just?
I mean, visually, yes. Visually, yes. The majority of them I've seen as not gorgeous, not you, the scenery. I got you, John. I got you, man. I got you. But head outside for a bit. But yeah, I mean, aesthetically, yeah. I mean, all the models that I've dealt with, are even the sounds. The sounds are on point. It's just some of the flight dynamics are a little, yeah, little sketchy. That's all, a little sketchy. But I mean, and that's something that's easily, resolved. Even in the freeware community. I mean, there's people out there as we speak who are, making certain tweaks and things like that to different models and fuel flow, things like that. So I mean, I think at least the Sobo got the hard part out of the way and got us a decent model, and hopefully everything else will kind of fall in line there. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm totally unfamiliar with this area here, so I can't really name out any landmarks. But let's see if we can zoom out a little bit here. I don't even think there's there's one airfield here. Pick up a little more altitude. And let's see, man, that's too cool. But I will say the sunsets in this sim are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. Let's see. Let's trim this thing out here. Wonder how accurate the weather is. I need to check that out here in a bit. It is a little bumpy, but not too bad. It is a little bumpy, but not too bad. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know, James. You tell me, man. Just from, from a person who isn't familiar with the flight sim industry as a whole, what were your first impressions of this sim when it released? Yeah, I'm just curious to know because, especially with the with the Xbox version releasing here pretty soon, it'd be kind of interesting to see, what the from a perspective, from the outside looking in, right? And see what you think about it.
I think honestly, the biggest thing that I saw was, I mean, it just looked good. I mean, it looked gorgeous. I mean, some of the previews that they showed was a little bit more along the lines of what you could possibly do with it. Like they were showing people doing loop-the-loops, figure eights, and stuff like that with like some of the smaller airplanes that they had there. But
yeah, I think you roll this. Nah, I can't roll this. Nah. Hard pass. Oh man, no, hard pass. Because I think I still have the realism ticked up, so I don't want to overstress the airframe. So yeah.
But it was nice to show like that there was a lot of range of what you could do with it. Whereas, like just looking at it, like in the first shot, they even had where they had They had 6 players at once going, flying in like a V formation.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, this is cool because I hadn't seen it anywhere else. I'm sure you can do it in other places, but like the initial rollout of it, it was something that was like, okay, this is really cool. I can go up with a couple people. We can go out, go fly together, and go do some silly stuff.
Yeah.
So it was an outlet. Whereas, let's say if you were playing Forza Motorsport 7,
Right.
hyper realism there. But if you play Forza Horizons, you have the option to turn the hyper realism on, or you can go do it arcade style, and you still get to do the same thing with your friends. So
Right.
different that it looked like it would be something where anybody could pick up, especially now that it's coming to console, which wasn't the case for a lot of things before. You have a lot of games, Sims. You had Farm Simulator. You had
I've tried that one. Sorry, confession.
Train Simulator. You had and those were some of the ones that I watched you play.
Oh yeah.
All these other options, you got all these other things that are out there that you can do on console, but they really never had one really good flight simulator or anything that related to flight where you can get a large group of people in or even 4 people in just to have fun. So,
Yeah, and I think so. I got a little terrain popping in here, but I think it'll be fine. But yeah, I think so. I mean, there's always been, flight sim's been around for good goodness, for forever, right? But I don't think we've had a platform that's been so, as you were saying, inviting to your average user. And I think that was the thing that to me, I think that's a huge plus. Need to turn my rendering up.
welcome.
Exactly, and overall, and I guess I guess in a way it's a bit of a double-edged sword, right? So, you have this, one group where, yeah, especially, folks who have, in either hardcore simmers or real world pilots, they're looking for that IFR simulator out of the box. Something to where they can go, do some practice approaches, this and that. And out of the gate, it was clear that 2020 wasn't that. It just wasn't.
I'm gonna say but they already have something like that exists for that market. Essentially correct.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And every sim that's released has not been out of the box ready for IFR flight. Even some of the default, because normally, okay, so normally you'll have a sim that releases, right? It'll come with a few default aircraft, and the functionality of those default aircraft is marginal at best. At best. So, however, over time, you start seeing third-party developers show up, and they start creating different add-ons. The software matures; it starts to receive more updates, and a year or so later, boom, there you have it, a high fidelity quote unquote simulator where I can jump on, pull a flight plan that, an aircraft's flying in real world or that I would fly in real world, program it, get it programmed up, and I can fly that, exact same profile as I would in, in real life in the normal circumstances. So, but that's not to say, I guess over time we kind of forget how far the platform we're currently using has come, and we suddenly develop these expectations that okay, this thing's dropped. All right, where's the real world weather out of the box? Where's the fully quote unquote study level aircraft? Where's this? Where's that? Whereas the platforms that we've been on in the past took months, if not years, to mature to a level to where you could sustain quote unquote study level aircraft and all this and all that. Now we have a platform like this, Microsoft 2020, and out of the box, for the most part, the scenery's pretty good, out of the box, right? So it's not like we bought the sim and oh my gosh, where's Orbix? Where's
everything that I'm used to?
Exactly. I didn't find myself screaming for Orbix textures when I loaded this thing up. Real world weather. Yeah, it's not perfect. Yeah, the winds are all screwed in the States. We know that. However, it's something that's been identified, and it's something, fortunately, that can be patched out at some point. Now, yeah, I mean,
it's for the masses, and they know that they will compete with it regardless.
Oh yeah.
They put out the material that they did beforehand. So when they were dropping the 30-minute video explaining how the weather works and the companies that they work with, the weather modeling companies that they work with, that Europe and the ones out of the U.S. and that's tracking live weather for hurricanes and stuff like that. They put out all this material to let people know, like for our diehards who are looking for the realism, it's here, it's coming, this is what we're doing. But I think with some people, they get to the point to where I want it now. We're in a want it now society too. So
right.
Anytime you drop something, if it's even hardware, we were just talking about these 3080s, like the 3 series in general. If they did all these tests and people did all these reviews, and then that actually dropped and people started putting those in their machines, and A1, they're talking about, oh, well, we're going to have to come up with a hot fix for issues of where we're having these overheating problems right out the box.
Right.
We expect it to work when we buy it right then, knowing that, well, these were made in the first place, but we have an expectation of what hardware is supposed to do. We have
right.
An expectation of what developers are doing. Like, hey, you've been doing this long enough. This should be
right
when you say it's ready. But we all know through history that has never been the case.
No, never been the case. And and then I think a lot of us forget too. And heck, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't realize I'm like a solo. I didn't realize those guys did the crew too. So I mean, first and foremost, these folks are a video game company. So I mean, one cannot help but expect that a lot of the practices and the mindsets are going to be coming from an organization that makes their living off of consistent updates, DLC. We all know DLC is coming, and we all know we're probably going to get charged for it. Now the level of detail, that's going to be debatable. But I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say this is their first foray into the flight simulation industry. So I mean, yeah, there are going to be a few things, wrong here and there. Asobo's first foray into the flight sim industry. So I mean, there's going to be a few things that are kind of now, granted, you know, there were a few things where it's like, okay, y'all, no one, like for example, the winds aloft issue. So, it was like no matter where, where in the states, no matter where in the states you are, the winds are always reading what 223, 223 at 3 or whatever. You know, and you just can't help but wonder, like, well, no one decided, did no one not check that, you know, from the beginning. So it was just weird, you know. There's some glaring issues there, but you know they've seemed to be very responsive, right? And what was that? Oh, you're right.
I cut you off mid-thought. What were you saying?
Oh, I totally forgot just that quick.
I think, honestly, like, with some of these releasing the way that they do, they, if they released it with the amount of issues that they had, whether it be, let's say, a handful or a ton,
Right.
I think we need to think about what else could have happened that they were able to fix that was probably a lot bigger than what happened, because the original release date of this, well, this was close to the original release date, like, so they had a plan of when they wanted to drop it. If they put
What's up, Flexen? What happened to your camera? I'm not sure, man. It was. So it started, I think it was like a few streams ago. So the camera runs, you know, works just fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know, I end up losing video. So I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a internal wiping now. Wiping what, John? Be descriptive. I was kidding. Back up. Cool. Are you doing a complete reformat? Rest in peace. Yeah. And it does that, man. So, like for instance, let me get the airplane trimmed out first. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it comes back, but it's the fix is temporary, unfortunately. So yeah, that's there. It's there now, but you know it dropped. So I don't know. Not my bum, Ella. I'm sorry, John. I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's just like wiping what? What are you talking about? Let's get. Computer. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, the reformat. Yeah, it's good from time to time, man, to do one. I'm probably due one, but I normally schedule. Stupid. Okay, I normally only put it back on Microsoft Flight Sim. Cool. But yeah, I normally do my reformats. I like to have them coincide with hardware upgrades. So if I'm upgrading like a, I don't know, CPU or something like that, and my passenger's over here eating Cheetos or something. But
nope, moving the bag.
But you know, if I'm upgrading like my CPU or RAM or something like that, then you know I might plan a reformat. But since my OS has been residing on a M.2 SSD, things have seemed to have my performance seems to be more consistent. So I just hadn't been just in a ginormous rush to upgrade. So I mean to reformat, that is. I don't know, guys. We're losing quite a bit of daylight. I do it so sanity now grades. What's my GPU? GTX 1080, bud. A very tired GTX 1080. Let's see, man, that looks really cool though. I was kind of debating on hitting that other island over there, but let's do this, guys. Let's get a change of scenery. I'm thinking about doing a change of scenery. What do you think, James?
What are you looking at?
I don't know, man. Think about going to Papua New Guinea.
Hit it.
Oh, it says 979. Oh, yeah, that's my old capture, man. My bad. My bad. See? Good looking out, Flight Sim. I need to get like a little, I don't know, a thumbs up thing or whatever for the stream. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta update that, man. That's on my list of things to do. Yeah, I'm at 1080. Did you pick Latin VR? Yeah, I picked it up, but have yet to install it. I don't fly a lot of airliners, man. I just don't. You know, and then shout out to I think they're called Fly-by-Wire now, by the way. I think they're called Fly-by-Wire, but shout out to those guys for doing an amazing job. I'm going to check out this airport a little closely here. It's the best thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, I watched Michael's stream, and it looked really good, man. I was thoroughly impressed. So just to catch you up, James. So we've already started to see responses from the third party community. One of them is Latin VFR. So Latin VFR does a lot of scenery in the airports that I myself tend to frequent a lot. So New Orleans, Fort Lauderdale, little power, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. You know, just they do amazing work. However, in P3D there were some issues with performance. I mean, you know, I think Flight Sim can attest to it. I've done a P3D stream in Miami with Latin VFR scenery, and it was a slideshow, man. Now I think there was something else. There's some other things going on as well, but I mean, it was a slideshow. So, not gonna lie, a little hesitant. However, it seems as if the scenery or the airport add-ons are much more reasonable. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they've been much more reasonable in 2020 than they ever have been in past generations of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, James, it's not as if the airport wasn't depicted in Sim. It's just a lot of third-party developers are doing better renditions of them.
Yeah, I've seen some screenshots and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where like running it directly through 2020, Bing will detect that there's a structure there.
Mm-hmm.
But when you pull up a real life image of that structure,
mm-hmm.
2020 places there,
mm-hmm.
similar in size and color, but structurally they're probably
a little off.
Different things.
Yeah, and
they were completely off.
Yeah, and it happens, right? It happens.
I mean, I get that because if you were going up in like middle of nowhere, like Arkansas,
right?
Out a building, and it was like, oh, that's the building down the street from my house. Oh,
right.
Well,
right.
You can't expect it to look like that.
No, not exactly. Even my hometown, I took a few flights there, and there were some things that were naturally off. So it happens. So, you know, which leaves an opportunity for developers like Latin VFR, Vertical Sim, and Flightbeam to go in there with, you know, their wizardry and do these, you know, do these high fidelity depictions of these airfields and making the experience that much better. And like I said, from what I've been hearing, The little turbulence here, a few little bumps there. They've been amazing. They've been amazing. What's that?
If they could, let's say, source photos and videos from those locations with geotagging
Oh, good grief!
and verify it with their maps and say, okay, yeah, this geotag matches up with this location. I think we can render this in.
Oh, good grief!
A lot of it is
Oh,
the system trying to manage it.
holy smokes! Rudder pedals. Oh my gosh! Hold on. Hold on. Holy cow! There's my pedal. So I'm not sure if you guys see that. Absolutely no, yeah, no yaw control whatsoever. But it's okay because we're leaving anyway. My PC just crashed. No, don't feel bad, man. I lost like literally all rudder control. So yeah. Oh dear indeed. Well, that's fine because I think we're heading for. We were heading for another location here anyway.
Georgia the jungle.
Yeah.
Watch out for that tree.
Exactly. Yeah, it worked out because yeah, we're so we'll spin the little magic globe of coolness here. And actually I think I found it here. Ah, that's an interesting field there to Gusagapa. Let's see. Where is it? Gibraltar. I think that one's been done there. Let's see here. Let's see. Does your PC crash a lot? Always crashes so fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I haven't had any problems. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's still dark there. Oh. All the cool places still kind of a little dark. Been to Hawaii. What? LAX? Let's see what's going on over here in LAX.
You got Puerto Rico.
Oh my gosh, all this traffic here. LAX. Let's see here. What's this airport here? We can come off. We can start in this area here, I suppose. Check that out. Don't think I've been there just yet, so we'll see how that goes here. In the meantime, y'all, I'm gonna grab a beverage. Wait, go to Torrance. Why? What's in Torrance? Oh, okay. 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 All right. All right. Let me see. Let me let this load here. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab a beverage and we'll be back. Let's see. Whew. All right. All right. So, if I can find it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. James, you there?
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay, perfect. All right, cool. Sorry. All right, yeah. So, sorry about that, y'all. Had to take care of some things here. So, we're loading up. We're at Zamperini Field in Torrance, California. Where's that at? By the way, where'd Johnny go? I'm right here. All right, here we go, y'all. There we go. Boom. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, so we're at yeah. And for the record, this is all James's fault. So somehow my USB connection for my pedals were kind of partially out. So yeah, totally putting it on James. So there you go.
Oh yeah, it's all me.
Yep. Just said it. Zip Torrance. Oh, all right. Yeah. So, let's see here. All right. So we are here. Let's see. Can I fly with you right now, man? With the amount of issues we've had with the multiplayer here so thus far, I'm gonna wait till after this next patch here, and we'll kind of see what happens there. Cause yeah. All right. So first things first, pedals. All right. Cool. Yep, they work now. All right. All right. Let's get all this fired up here. And go to Pacific Skies Aviation. I don't think I can step out, bud, and go there. We'll take off here and see what happens. Fire this dude up. All right, guys. Well, Torrance, California. So help me out here, Flight Sim. Like I said, man, this you're talking about a guy here from the southeast. So we're looking at California. Like, where are we at in terms of the LAX Metroplex? Or is this in LAX the Metroplex, or help me out, bud? Alright, we'll see here. Pick up some weather here.
Torrance Airport information on 2000 Zulu. Flight 212 at 5. Visibility tree. Condition. Few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds.
5 minutes away, LA County. Gotcha. Cool. Alright. Zoom in here and take a look. Alright, so I'm assuming 29 will probably be the runway there. Want to go to my house? Nah, man, don't want to give away the secret location to the Bat Cave now, do we?
You also have to include the secret entrances.
Indeed.
And the passcode for the trash chute.
That too. I'm sorry, I already heard you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, man, we're alright, let me get my, let's see. You're in Long Beach area south of Elliott. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Make our way over to 29, I think will be the field here. can head south to the San Diego area. Oh yeah, K-San? Gillespie Field. I think that is Kilo Sierra Echo, I think. Or north to Santa Barbara is nice. Oh yeah? That's pretty cool. Long Beach still south a bit. That's cool. First and foremost, what's our fuel looking like? Alright, then we're good. Then we're good. And, you know, y'all, I think this is like, probably to me, one of the biggest pluses with this sim, James, is that, you know, it's like you're built in Geo Safari, right? So it's like, well, dang, yeah. You know, I mean, how cool is this, right? I mean, you know, I tried to fly over my house, but it wasn't built yet at the time of the image, so wah wah.
Bing didn't update.
Yeah, thanks, Bean. It's all your fault. Now, I have seen, I guess, I don't know if it's, not sure how legitimate this is, but I have seen on the forums where users have tried to take Google Maps and overlay it somehow. I'm not sure. And my and my phone totally was like, "Did you call?" But yeah, just I find that hilarious, man. No, Google, no one's talking to you. Alright, we're files clear, ruins clear, clearance received. Once again, yeah, we're down to that. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. This one here is kind of tossed together. You know, didn't really have a whole lot planned. I just like flying around in this sim. It's just, I don't know. It's just that kind of sim. There's a couple other spots as well I wanted to show you. That looks a little rancid, but it's alright. Alright, we'll do flaps up here. Alright, take off. Alright, speed's alive. Whoa, a little bump. Alright, 65 knots. I'm getting in the Cessna. Yeah, the Cessna's pretty good. Pretty good as far as the frames. Pretty decent as far as the frames.
You got plenty of sunlight too, so.
Oh yeah, that was because I saw it. You know, I was initially looking at, you know, the Azores because I've always wanted to go there, right? So I was looking and. You know, I'm thinking, I think we'll be alright, but I'm not sure. Not sure how long this is going to take and all that. So, but yeah, you know, thankfully, we got options, right? It's not like we got to hunt for third-party scenery. Oh, that's cool. There's a little baseball field there. That's cool. A little baseball action going on. I'm sure it's residential areas there. That is too cool. Yeah, this is just, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now, man. It's kind of taking this all in. That South High School, oh yeah? Just past there, that's cool. I'm on the surf team. You guys have a surf team? Really? That's awesome. Surf teams. That is awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, where we the school we went to, man, we didn't have those types there.
Do we even have a swim team?
Did we have a swim team? Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, we both went to the same school, so shout out to James there. But
Back in the scene.
did we have a swim team? I think we had a swim team, man. Good lord, I need to go fly there now. I'm telling you, Mike, look at this, man. I have no idea where I'm going right now, but just look at it. I mean, just too cool. Take that was the marina there. I'm actually going to make a turn here into the to the south. I'll make my way down to down the coast here. Don't bust Class B, L. Man, I am so... Yeah, you might as well go ahead and give me the number now, man, because I am... Talking about situational awareness is not there right now. You're headed up towards Lax right now. Oh, yeah? Yeah, let's see, that's why. I didn't know quite why, but I'm like, let me turn around, because this... Oh, man, the last thing I need right now is to get busted for entering Bravo airspace in sim. Just saying. I was kidding, but but yeah. So James, so the National Airspace System, of course, you got depending on the size and the volume of traffic that that particular airport handles, determines, and some other things, determines the class that that airport sits in. So they go from you got your class Bravo, class Charlie, class Delta, and then what is that? Let me get a little closer. Is this all residential here? I'm sorry. But yeah, your class Bravo airports, they have a much wider berth, if that makes sense, because you have bigger airplanes. You have bigger airplanes going in there, so their airspace, stretches out quite a ways, and a lot of times, depending on the size of the location, a lot of times the Bravo airspace will stretch out quite a ways over, large metropolitan areas. Like, for example, where we're at, I think Mesquite, I think, you start to run to some Bravo there. I think that's the 10,000 foot shelf though, or maybe 6,000 foot shelf, one of those. But that's the surf shop called the Cove. Oh yeah, down here. Oh, this looks like the school here. Looks like a school there. I can see tennis courts and all that. But yeah, basically, James, it's a huge no-no to enter Bravo airspace and not only talk to air traffic control, because this gets people jacked up as well, but you have to hear cleared into the Bravo airspace. Not, air Bravo. You have to cleared into the Bravo airspace in order for you to enter. And if you don't have that, it's yeah. If you don't have that, man, they'll give you a number to call, and yeah, it's never a fun thing. But the shelf is real low here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think where I'm at, fortunately, is high enough, so we got a little more playroom here. But I know the area that I lived at previously. I mean, heck, man, the shelf was like 3,500. So I mean, 1,000 foot above TPA, and boom, you're in the Bravo. So it was a little sketchy flying in and around there. Multi-million-dollar homes are flying over. Oh yeah. See if we can buzz one real quick. I was kidding. Not gonna do that. Wow, that's cool though. Holy smokes. I thought every home in LA though was multi-million-dollar.
Hell, that's what they end up selling for, right?
Oh my gosh, man.
That's why they're moving out to Texas.
Oh man. Now you're good where you're at. Yeah, this is too cool. And you can even see the change in the land class as well, so this is too cool right now. My house is worth 1.3 million. Lord have mercy. That is, yeah, indeed. Back. Hey, what's going on, John? So, good news. I think we still have yaw control here for now, so. A little nose down trim, man. This thing. A little power here. Come up here into 4,000. Yeah, I can kind of tell it's starting to get a little more barren. Downloading drivers. Area you live in. How much homes cost on read the yeah, man, California homes, man. I could not imagine some of the prices. Oh, it's a golf course there. It's cool.
I had a customer that was telling me last year that it was actually the year before last. They ended up selling their house for right at 1.9.
What?
Yep. 2-bedroom. What did he say? 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I forgot what the square footage was. It was not big at all.
Oh wow.
He was like, I sold it for 1.9. Came out here because of a job move.
Mm-hmm.
I bought 2 houses.
Wow.
The rest, yep. He bought 2 houses. He bought one for $350 in North Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And he also bought another one for around $3.
Wow.
Had like money left over to play with.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think about that a lot though.
My dad bought the house for $250K. He used to have a house that Monica sold for $500,000 20 years back. Now it's worth $10 million. Oh my gosh. So like I said, guys, my drop distances are pretty short, I think. So as I get a little closer, it seems as if some of the scenery there sharpens up and looks better, especially like the bridges. Hopefully that doesn't. That sharpens up a bit. Yeah, that's crazy. 10 million, holy cow.
It's insane. It just shows how the market moves and where the values are.
Yeah, it does.
Because that's actually part of the reason why the market is driven so high here now. So many people are moving out here. Everybody goes directly into real estate the moment they do.
Exactly. Oh wow, so true. Wow. So I see some of the cranes didn't get quite
Rendered.
Yeah, just kind of flying over. Looks like the shipyards here. And oh yeah, until you get really close, then sharpen up. Yeah, those. And I'm running ultra. What? Yeah, just kind of watching here. I mean, it looks. Let's see. Long Beach Harbor. Okay, this here must be assuming like a refinery or something. Yeah, you can tell where Bing just kind of did what it could with the stacks and all that, and just kind of said the heck with the the heck with the rest, I guess.
I'm really surprised they didn't bring to some of these larger cities a lot better.
Yeah, are you seeing that, James? Where some of the cranes look kind of weird?
Yeah. But I mean, it could be that point of what he was saying, like you kind of got to get up on them.
Well, that's what they were mentioning, like the Space Needle in Seattle or whatever. They actually had to get that hand done. Like the more intricate objects, the system apparently has a bit of a time rendering all that. So, I mean, that makes sense. You know, I get it.
Like, how sharp would it be? Because think about like some of these like shots like right over the scenery, and then you got the skyline off in the back.
That's so deep. Yeah, exactly, Michael. I mean, it's.
It'll be tough on it, like on any system.
Oh, exactly. And you know, as Michael was mentioning, I mean, even in its current state, it's still, I mean, just amazingly detailed. And you guys know, I don't have a super computer by no stretch of an imagination, but I mean, it's still a decent experience for me.
Well, let me ask you this then, because I'm not too sure like how you see this, but compared to everything else that you've used, where you mentioned where you had to buy scenery or things like that, how does that compare to?
No comparison, James. No comparison.
You didn't have to buy the scenery. It might not look like the sharpest thing in the world, but it's you already paid for the game. It's like, okay, they're working on the scenery, so.
Oh yeah. And you know, over time, I mean, things will get better. Hey, what's this? Hey, all my Californians there, guys. What is that? What is that? Kind of interesting there. Kind of interesting there. Very interesting.
All these little individual islands.
Yeah, can you see it? Not sure if you can.
Who knows?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Big D? How's it going, bud? Oil rig, yes. Must be something like that, man, because it's. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? Disguised as apartment buildings, true fat. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah? Oh, I got you.
This guy got
No, apparently it's an oil rig, but I guess the way being depicted or whatnot, I'm assuming y'all is it looks as if it's some sort of structure, so to speak. That's really interesting. Almost as interesting as me flying as uncoordinated as I am. It's crazy.
Well, you're fine. Some people can't walk, so that's okay.
Crazy.
They're very uncoordinated.
Yeah, just fly the airplane in a continuous slip. There you go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is breathtaking. No, that's how it is in real life. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, they might be doing it so people don't want to see an oil rig. So like,
Yeah.
something else. Make it look like something.
No, yeah, so wow, that's much different from the ones we have in the Gulf. That's how it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, much different from the ones we have in the Gulf. Bolsa Chica State Beach. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Oh man. They built outside false fronts to make them look like permanent apartment buildings so locals do not see oil rigs. Ah, I gotcha. Exactly. That makes sense now. Okay. I'm wondering like what in the wild world of sports is that? Oh man, that is getting a whole grand tour over here, guys. Then okay. Then Huntington. See, we'll take a look outside real quick. Wow. So I'm assuming those boat slips aren't like 70, 80 bucks a month. I don't know, just saying. I said I'm assuming those boat slips where those boats are parked aren't like 70, 80 bucks a month. Probably not.
700-800.
Yeah, more. That's more like it.
You want this parking spot?
That's more like it. I know boat slips around here. They run about $70, $80 depending on if you have like running water and all that. Let me look here. I need to zoom this out. Guys, what is rolling cash? That's a very try to explain it. I set mine. I think Michael, didn't we play with that or look at that at some point? I think we did. And they really need to, hopefully at some point, guys, they look at the fuel burn on some of these default aircraft, because there's no way. We haven't been flying long at all, and we've already got the light on the left tank there. So hopefully that's something someone looks at. I mean, they've already been working on the CJ4. Citation 4 is starting to see some love from the community, so that's awesome. The A320, I think the company or the group is called Fly By Wire. They're starting to transform Huntington Pier. Is that Huntington Pier under us? Oh, okay, right there. Gotcha. Famous surf spot. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm still just kind of taking this all in, to be honest with you. Land on the beach when the fuel was dry. Exactly, Big D. That was my go-to, my friend, is putting her down here on the beach, man, and just holding and just keeping that yoke in my lap for dear life to keep that nose out of the sand. Oh my. Exactly, man. Exactly. You leave the sea in the crash, grab a Mai Tai and call it slick. That's all we can do. All we can do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, maybe call grab a few pizzas, you know. You know. Back up here a little bit. Let's see, no airfields? Hoping we could find a place here to land in the wet sand, not the dry sand. Just try to find some there. Try to keep right there where the surf breaks on the beach. Probably be a good spot there. Just in case. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. It'll be see airfield. I'm sure we'll run into something here shortly. Like some sort of plant there. Nay, to my left. Alright, clear left. I'll go ahead and turn left then. Let's see, can I follow this canal up, Big D, and run into it perhaps? Let's see. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we need to do about need to do like 050, something like that. Gotcha. Thank you, sir, for that. Should have been watching my fuel the whole time, so you know, the whole PIC type thing, you know. Let's see here.
You ever been in a vehicle that made you nervous because the gas just ran out too quick? Miles to the gallon.
I've been in some airplanes like that, but yeah. There you go.
The only thing you can pay attention to is you're not even looking at the speed, you're looking at the gas.
You're watching the gas. Exactly.
What else that you want to do in this?
Exactly.
Get to where you're going and pray to God that you got enough gas left until you get.
Precisely. Oh man, yeah, definitely appreciate it, Big D, for that. Let's see here. We'll use the antiquated.
Tower Diamond November 172 Sierra Tango is 3 miles west with Yankee to land. Diamond November 172 Sierra Tango John Wayne Tower. Enter left downwind runway 20 right. Altimeter 29er, to wind 212 at 5.
Let's see here. Oh, that'd be cool. That. Of course not. Of course not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. I think we got the. Let's see. Keep our airspeed up here a little bit. We got the field in sight. Man, even default, these fields look pretty good actually. Little nose up trim here. The ATC is so bad. Yeah, man, I know. I know. Trust me. But I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I get what they were trying to do. I mean, I get the angle. However, at the same time, we're beating the numbers there. So first notch flaps. At the same time,
Tango cleared to land runway 20 right.
oh, good grief! Can't even take this thing seriously. Let's see.
Cleared to land runway 20 right, Diamond 2 Sierra Tango.
Let's thin that out a bit. Hold on, guys. Let me fly this base leg real quick. Just saw your last stream, P3D versus 2020. P3D looks nice, like FS8. Good for learning the basics. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and kick the rudder over here a bit. Alright. Pretty good here. Get a little more on the center line there. Alright, see if we can get a little past the numbers. Alright, bleed out some of this air speed. Real twitchy. Very twitchy. Alright, we'll take this high speed here. Take the high speed here and get off.
Diamond 2 Sierra Tango, contact ground on 132.25.
Oh my gosh, this ATC, y'all. I hate I even called it. Let's keep straight. Keep straight. I even called it. Oh my gosh.
2.25 Diamond 2 Sierra Tango.
Oh man. Too much fun and the diamond. Too much fun, guys. Oh my goodness. It looks like a self-serve operation here. Alright, cool. Oh man, did my camera die again? Hold on. Oh, that automatically comes up. That's even cool. That's even cooler. Let's jump on here. Oh, my camera did die again. Ah, well. Cool. Oh man. Whew. Guys. Man, I think I am, man. I'm so over that thing. I don't know what to do. Straighten ourselves out. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Well. Well, sweet, guys. I think that's going to be it for the day. Definitely appreciate you guys swinging by, showing me around California. So shout out to Michael, shout out to Flight Sim. Thanks, Big D, for the heads up, man. Otherwise, we'll have been on the beach. So definitely thank you. Thanks so much for that. But yeah, I mean, definitely look forward to more. Track off. There we go. Definitely look forward to more flights like this. It's kind of flying around, checking out a few areas around the country. I'm thinking somewhere on the East Coast next time, so look forward to that. And may jump in the airliner. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I'll hold to it. May jump in the airliner. Cool, man. Yeah, thanks, Big D. But yeah, guys, we're gonna head out of here and just kind of watch the channel, and think we should probably next couple of days. So we'll let you guys know what we'll do for next stream. So, but you guys have an awesome rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye bye.